Hey, thank you for joining my channel again. This is going to be a really quick unboxing, not really a review yet, more just an unboxing. So what I've done is I've been running with a Camelback mule, not a mule, what's it called? It's a Camelback, it's a fanny pack. My first fanny pack, but you know what, man, I loved it. I fell in love with having everything on my waist and not on my back. It was great. But the only problems with this thing is the bladder. I've been running it for like 3 seasons now and I love it, but this bladder is just starting to drive me nuts. Like, I think I have it on, right? Like it's a circular thing, so you tighten up. I think I've had it on and then it leaks. It leaked all over my kitchen floor before, it leaked in the back of my Jeep. It's getting really ridiculous. And I don't like that. It's not designed for this actual like fanny pack. It's designed for something else. And they just keep reusing it and reusing the bladder. So what I've done is I've bought a new bladder system. Sorry, not a new bladder system. I've bought a new fanny pack with a new bladder system that's in it. And this is by a company that I haven't really used their stuff before, but it's by OSPREY, and it's the Seral 7. So I bought this, and I know it's last year's model, but I prefer the green. Like, there's not a lot of difference between this guy and this year's. I checked it all out. I even called this really nice girl, I'll put her name right here, from OSPREY, who is awesome. And the only real difference is the bladder itself is a little bit different, has like a handle on it, which I don't really care. And the way the bladder connects inside the bag, like the way it holds it inside. Again, that doesn't really, that wasn't swaying me either or. The things that were swaying me was the color. This is like a nice green instead of like a real light blue, a weird girly red color, and then like just black. And also, this was half the price. This was half the price. The exact same thing, exact same materials, exact same pockets, all that stuff. And it was half the price on Amazon. And it's sold by Osprey on Amazon. So I get the same awesome guarantee, lifetime warranty, all that stuff. So I decided to go with this guy. The hydration pack is like way more 2024 now. The one I was using, my Camelback, I think they made this thing in like 2010, something like that. It's horrible. So this one's got a much better hydration pack inside it, like bladder. So let's open this up together. Let's try it out. Let's see what it looks like. And then, yeah, I'll do a review later down the road because it's still like February. You can see my breath in my garage, it's freezing. So we'll open this up together, take a look at it, and then go from there. Thanks for watching. Okay, let's open up this OSPREY Seral 7. Just came in a plastic bag, so nothing crazy. There we go. Yeah, that green is nice. I'm really liking that green. You know, I just didn't really want to go with black, and I didn't really want to go with like a light blue. So look at that, you can already see right here, the ribs right here, it's like ribbed. Not for her pleasure.
Rib for her pleasure. Ew.
Okay, that was a bad joke. More for my back. It's ribbed for my back. It's gonna let that sweat and the airflow go in between here on my back. So much different than my Camelback. Yep, so there's your belt, there's your buckle. It's the plastic buckle. Nothing crazy. Yeah, it slides out really easy. Like, it's really easy to clip that and just, the movement's very simple, I like that. Okay, you got your zippers here. Let's check the side things out here. Okay, so not huge, but this will be great for storing any sort of like small tools, or if you want to put in like stuff for your drinks, any like that. I haven't tried the gels and stuff yet. I'm gonna try that though, because when I'm out there, sometimes it'd be really nice to just be able to squirt that into the water and get a bit of a shock to the system, as it were. Oh, I see there's the magnet right here. There's the magnet for the water, the bladder that's inside here, which I'll get to. Again, let's see here, same thing, same size. Pocket on this side, nothing crazy. Awesome, okay. And then here is the top. Oh wow, that is a lot of room. Let me open this up and let you see inside. I got really big hands, like I'm a bit of a gorilla. That's huge.
That's what she said.
That is a lot of room. I see a little hook there for a key, which is good. I always throw my Jeep key just in there, and thank God I've never lost it. And it's, of course, I put a camouflage silicone thing around it. So if I did lose it, that would be very, very, very shitty. I would never be able to drive home again. So that's good. I'll be using that. And then here is another larger zipper one. Oh, that's nice too. So that's like, I don't know if it's a nice material in there. It's kind of soft. Maybe the phone can go in there so I don't get lost. So my Trail Forks is with me on my phone. That's pretty cool. Okay. All right. So we got one zip out bag there. I thought there was another zip out, but I guess I'm wrong. There's just the one zip out. We'll zip that back up here. Okay. And then we've got the other zipper back here with the other portion where your hydration pack is. So there's the hydration bladder. That's huge. That's huge. Gives you a max line so you know where to fill it. 1.5 liters. I've never used one of these before. It looks like it's connected. Yep, it's connected there. So when you take this off, whoop, there you go. You're not going to lose it. Folds and opens. Okay, open here. So I haven't opened it yet. It's brand new, as you see. I'm just unboxing it now. Put this guy. Let's go in yet, so it's got to go back in like that. Okay.
A few minutes later.
There we go. Okay, perfect. I have to get used to that. That's very different than what I'm used to. Okay, and there's your nozzle, your feed tube. I'll have to figure out how this goes on and then run that and kind of see how that works out. Okay, so then back to the actual pocket here. So it looks like another gigantic opening here. You can put you could probably fold up like a jacket, a raincoat or something, or like maybe a long sleeve, you know, maybe like a real like lightweight sweater or something in there would be good. And then you've got, this is where your bladder goes. So let's just see how different that is here. So this is going to go in like that. So let's see how this thing works here. So that's going to go through the middle of this and around, and then clip into this guy here. Hopefully you can see this. Okay. So again, not as nice as the newer style one that just came out this year. But you know what? It's just to hold a bladder. Like, it's not a big deal. All right. So there we go. So now I'll fill it with stuff, and we'll get her open and see how it is. All right, so now we've got the bag. I've shown you kind of like how it opens up and all the space that you get in the Osprey Seral 7. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of load it with all the stuff that I normally take with me on the trails. Maybe a couple more things that I normally would, just to show the capacity of how big this guy is. But first, of course, I'll overlay just all the, I wouldn't say boring stuff, but all the stuff that you want to know about this, about the material, about the capacity, all that kind of stuff. I'll do an overlay right now with maybe some elevator music so you know what we're getting into. Enjoy. Okay, so I kind of threw up a screen there just to kind of give you some info on the materials and all the different things that you need to know about this that it's better to put a screen up so you can actually see it for yourself than me talking about it. But let's move on to packing this thing. Let's just show you physically what you can take with it. Now, I don't pack my stuff crazy. So this is nice and big. I probably would never use this kind of storage space, but let's just put on like what I would basically have in here, okay? So right here, I love this little clip. Nice and red, you can see it nice and quick. That's for your keychain. I've had this in other backpacks, never used it, but now I'm going to, because earlier in the video I was talking about my Jeep key. Look at this. It looks cool. It's in a camouflage little silicone cover, but if I drop this in the trails, I'm screwed. I'll be walking home, or riding home, I should say. So let's put the sucker on there. Okay, it's on. And then there's a little pocket here it slides into. There we go, nice and simple. And then this one here, this pocket here, I'm assuming is for a cell phone. It's huge. Now, I've got a pretty big phone. I've got a Google Pixel in a case. So we'll throw this in, we'll put it screen inward. There we go, so it's a little bit more protected. Okay, so that's in. Look at that. Tons of room. That went in no problem. Okay, and then we've got more in the pocket here, so we'll put in a protein bar. If I get hungry, we throw that in. We can throw in extra GoPro batteries, because you're not going to need those. We'll zip that up and we'll go to the larger pocket behind here. Okay, so we'll bring a nice big pump. I use a larger pump just because I've got like tubeless tires, and you need a lot of air sometimes to get it in. So the larger pumps are a little bit easier to use actually. Hard to bring with you, of course, but easier. But with a bag like this, it ain't gonna be an issue. And then we'll bring tools. And even though I don't really use, as you can see how new this thing looks, I bring it with me just in case, right? So I've got it, better have it than not. And this guy right here, this thing's awesome. I've used this so many times, just like putting it on the ground, put my GoPro on to get some pictures off trees as well, which is pretty cool. So that's all right. And then here we go. We'll throw in this little poncho kind of rain jacket thing here. So we'll roll it up and we'll throw it in here as well. And that's a lot of stuff. I mean, for me, that's a lot of stuff. I'm pretty minimalist when it comes to bringing crap with me on the trails, but let's just zip it all up here. Look at that. Totally zips up fine. It's getting her dirty already. But look at that. She zips up really good. There we go. And that's not even a ton of stuff, but that's way more stuff than I've ever brought with me. So now let's put this sucker on and see how it fits, see how it feels with all the extra stuff and that I usually don't bring with me. All right, so let's try and put this thing on and just kind of show you what it looks like with a full pack. It's kind of in my garage because it's freezing out, but we'll do it. We'll see what it looks like. It's not really in the trails, but we'll try it out anyways together. Let's check it out. All right, so here we go. I love this buckle system. It's very easy to undo. It doesn't catch anything. I like that. There we go, clip around there, if you can see that. There we go, she's clipped on. This water thing is great though, just boop, right there. Just clicks on just like that. Pretty good. There we go. So that's the pack. And that's as loaded as I would ever be on the trails. Like, it fits pretty good. It's pretty decent. It's right in the small of my back. Now, I don't even have it super tight. I haven't cinched it up. I just kind of threw it on. I'll have to play with that a little bit, but that's pretty good. Like, and I like that this just comes off, and boom, there it is. Let's see if I can get it on without even really fumbling for it. See how easy it goes on. I'm not used to it yet. Oh, I'm on. Okay, cool. Yeah, so there we go. That's pretty good. I mean, a lot of people say it falls off, but I mean, I'm used to my Camelback, so I'm used to like not messing around very much with that thing. So we'll see how that works. There we go. All right, you're seeing all my horrible shop vacs and whatnot underneath my desk. But anyways, there we go. All right, so there we go. No more extreme close-ups, I promise, or far-away shots. Thank you so much for watching. I'll do like an actual like in-trail review once it warms up and I get on the trails. But that's what it looks like right now, and I'm pretty impressed with it. Osprey, I've never really tried your products, but so far so good. The warranty looks incredible. Like, they have a lifetime guarantee on these things. So yeah, I can't wait to try this out. And I hope you guys liked my unboxing, crappy, horrible video as usual. But leave a like, subscribe, it would be great. Any comments, put them in and I'll read them and I'll get back to you. Thank you so much and have yourself a great day.